The United States is in many ways the richest nation on the planet. What you put into your system, how you sit, how you stand, how you breathe, what you do, everything is wrong. So I'm surprised that the percentages are not much higher. See, every human experience has a chemical basis to it. In terms of human chemistry, this is the most complex chemical factory there is on the planet right now.
Yes.
Now, if you have such a sophisticated organization or an organism, or if you want to call it a factory, the question is only, are you a good CEO or are you a lousy CEO? That's all there is.
Yes.
So if you know how to manage the chemistry of this, then would you choose chemistry of joy or chemistry of misery? Would you choose chemistry of balance or chemistry of madness? What would you choose? I know the choice is obvious for everybody. So why are they not able to choose? That's what we need to look at. Well, if you need to look at why you're not able to choose, there are things to look at: what you eat, what goes into your system. Well, Americans are eating… See, the idea of affluence for either an individual or a society or a nation is essentially this. In the beginning, somebody aspires for affluence because it'll give them a choice of nourishment. Later on, it's a choice of lifestyle. So United States is, well, in many ways the richest nation on the planet. So they have a choice of nourishment and a choice of lifestyles. But what kind of nourishment do they choose? The kind of nourishment that they've chosen is just definitely going to freak them. So I'm saying, what you put into your system, how you sit, how you stand, how you breathe, what you do, everything is wrong. So chemistry management, one thing is food, what you intake. To put it very simply, I'm not going into your food exposition right now, but the simple thing is, today even if you ask a kindergarten child whether this body needs oxygen or carbon dioxide for its well-being, they know it's oxygen. At least they've read it in the book. But now, carbonated drinks in this country have been the culture of the nation. You're always drinking carbon dioxide, but even a kindergarten child knows oxygen is what you need. So I'm surprised that the percentages are not much higher. The abuse of alcohol, the kind of food that we're eating, the processed foods that people are eating, almost everything that they're eating is a month old.
Yes.
You cannot eat like that and be mentally well. It just… you…
No, I'm with you. Yeah. Hey, it's organic.
It doesn't matter, but it's a month old.
So a month old, so you're saying fresher foods.
Not fresher food, fresh food.
Fresh food.
Yes, that's what the body needs.
Food like you pick it and you just eat it from the garden.
No, not that fresh. You don't have to be. You must wash it also a little bit.
Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the world of food and nutrition. Today, we are delving into the often overlooked dangers of processed foods. While they are convenient, these foods can have a serious implication for our health and well-being. Let's take a closer look. The concept of processed food can be perplexing, as the majority of food undergoes some form of processing. Mechanical methods of food processing, such as the act of grinding beef, applying heat to vegetables, or subjecting foods to pasteurization, should not be automatically associated with making them unhealthy. It is important to note that the healthfulness of such processing techniques is not compromised as long as no additional chemicals or ingredients are introduced during the process. Nevertheless, a distinction can be made between mechanical processing and chemical processing. Foods that have undergone chemical processing are frequently composed to redefined components and artificial substances, lacking in essential nutrients. Additionally, they commonly include chemical flavor enhancers, artificial colors, and sweeteners. These types of highly processed foods are occasionally referred to as a cosmetic food when contrasted with whole foods. Processed foods are any food items that have been altered from their natural states through methods like cooking, canning, or freezing. While some processing necessary for food safety and preservation, many processed foods undergoes extensive processing that strips them of their nutritional value. One of the biggest disadvantages of processed foods is their low nutritional content. During processing, many vital nutrients are lost, such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber. While some manufacturers add synthetic nutrients back in, they are often not as beneficial as the natural ones found in whole foods. Processed foods are often packed with unhealthy ingredients like added sugars, trans fats, and high levels of sodium. These ingredients contribute to weight gain, heart diseases, and other health issues. Even seemingly healthy processed foods like yogurt or granola bars can be high in added sugars, so it's essential to read labels carefully. Studies have shown that a diet high in processed foods is linked to an increased risk of chronic diseases such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. The high levels of sugar, unhealthy fats, and preservatives in processed food can disrupt our body's natural processes and lead to serious health issues. Processed foods are often designed to be higher palatable, meaning they are incredibly tasty and easy to overeat. They can lead to a cycle of craving more processed foods and consuming excess calories, which can contribute to weight gain and obesity. The production and packaging of processed foods have a significant environmental impact. The excessive use of packaging contributes to waste, and the ingredients used, such as palm oil, can lead to deforestation and habitat destruction. To reduce the consumption of processed foods, it's important to opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. These foods are naturally rich in nutrients and are less likely to certain harmful additives. When shopping for groceries, read labels carefully and choose products with fewer additives and less sugar and sodium. Additionally, try to cook more meals at home using fresh ingredients to have better control over what goes into our food. While processed foods are convenient, they come with a range of disadvantages that can impact our health and the environment. By being mindful of our food choices and opting for whole, unprocessed foods, we can improve our health and reduce our environmental footprints. Let us know your opinion about these foods in the comment box. Know the health benefits of wearing these clothes. Watch this informative video now. Thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on healthy eating and nutrition. See you next time. Pranam.